Am I the a-hole for not telling my mom the truth about my dad's girlfriend? English is not my first language, so sorry. When I, female 15-year-old, was 6 years old, my parents got divorced, and shortly after, my dad, male 46-year-old, introduced me to his girlfriend, female 50-year-old. I was still little at the time, so my dad told me not to tell my mom, female 48-year-old, because it would make her sad. I just went along with it because he was my dad, and if he said she would be sad, I believed him. I felt really bad for lying to my mom, but I could tell she had not gotten over him because sometimes she would cry while listening to music, and I had to comfort her. When I was 7, I ended up talking about it with my aunt and grandma, and they both told my mom that my dad had a girlfriend. She got really upset, and I kind of thought maybe it was better that I had not told her because it hurt her. But since I had lied to her and said I did not know the girlfriend, even though I was already living with her and my dad at the time, I think that helped her feel a bit more at ease, maybe a little less hurt. Though I still had to comfort her sometimes. And over time, I think she slowly started to get over it. But one day, when I was 11, she saw that I had the girlfriend's Pix contact saved. She recognized the name because my dad had cheated on her with that woman. I kind of already suspected it, but I did not want to believe it. It was easier not knowing for sure, and even though we had issues, I still loved my dad. Then she threw it in my face, saying that this woman had ruined their marriage. She asked me why I had her Pix, and I told her the truth, that my dad had sent me money through her phone. But when she asked me if I was close with her and if I saw her a lot, she was crying when she asked. I felt so guilty I could not tell her the truth. Now that I am 15, I still feel bad about everything. A few days ago, my mom and I had an argument, and I brought up the time when she was dating a guy and kept bringing him into our house, and how that made me feel uncomfortable. But she just ignored how I felt. I had talked about it with my aunt before, and she validated my feelings, so I thought my mom would understand where I was coming from. Instead, she threw it in my face that I had lied about my dad's girlfriend, and that made me feel awful all over again. What is worse is that I still have not told her that I live with my dad and his girlfriend now. But I know she would be even more upset, not just with me, but with herself. That is why I need to hear the opinion of people who do not know anyone involved. I also want to know if I am the a-hole here, because even though I know I did something wrong, I need to know what people outside the situation think. So, am I the a-hole for not telling my mom the truth about my dad's girlfriend? Make sure to comment what you think. Leave a like and follow.